Welcome back to another episode, and now we'll clarify exactly where this witness over here, I'll show you on the map. It's far further north than I actually thought, and crosses through that zone of death in Yellowstone National Park, where he saw Brian. I initially showed you guys Coulter Bay Village, the Jackson Dam, and then Spread Creek Camp, which is where the search for Gabby Petito is happening right now. But let's see what he says, and then I'll show you the map, okay?
Video. It seems like I had done enough TV, I would be good at this, but this is my first TikTok. This is in regards to the Brian Laundrie and Gabby, the missing girl. I had taken a trip the end of August from Louisiana up through Colorado and Montana and Wyoming. I picked a friend up at the Jackson Hole Airport on August 26th, Thursday, that morning, and we went through Jackson Hole. Then we went through the Tetons and Yellowstone. We came out the West Gate, and we stayed at West Yellowstone, Montana, for the evening. We went out to a restaurant that night called Bullwinkles, and about 10 o'clock we moved into the bar. There was us and another couple that we had met while we were eating dinner. We were discussing things, politics, guns, hunting, all the stuff you don't talk about in a bar. And there was a guy at the end of the bar that was just quiet. He was visibly bothered or mad, it looked like, when we came in. And I guess our conversation just kind of irritated that fact when he finally made a comment, something about stupid Southerners and Republicans. And I kind of laughed and said, well, where are you from? And he said that he was from New York in a pretty strong New York accent, and said his name was Brian. And I said, as we laughed, I said, you picked an odd place, the middle of nowhere, a small town in Montana. What did you expect, that you weren't going to run into any conservatives or Republicans? Anyway, not much else was said. He made a couple of remarks, and we went back to our conversation. It was just a creepy encounter. It was one of those situations where it was kind of one of those people, it was almost like he looked through you. I didn't notice him using a phone, things that the FBI have asked. We did notice that he had a backpack. We left about 11:50, and he was still there. My friend was visibly uncomfortable. She even made a comment on the way to the car about serial killers and kept watching behind us to make sure he wasn't following us. And I assured her that it wasn't an issue. I mean, I'm concealed carry. I was actually armed when we were in the bar. And we went to the hotel. We did talk about it on the way home. It was odd. In the last few days, though, we've watched the news and realized that was the guy. That was Brian, this girl's fiance. So we contacted the FBI. Both of us made reports to the FBI, and just kind of watching the news now and seeing where it goes. But that was our encounter.
Okay, so there we have it, and now I'm going to show you the map. Bullwinkles. Okay, this map, let's put it like this so you can really see. By now I think you guys are used to me resizing all the maps, just looking at the map all day long. Like this, and last little adjustment. So look, if I zoom in and out of this. So Coulter Bay Village, remember we looked at all this, Coulter Bay Village and this road they had and all of that. The Hatchet Resort, and here, around here, this creek is where they're looking for Gabby Petito, the campsite, which is called Spread Creek Camp. Yes, but this bar is so much further north. There's Yellowstone National Park. So he must have, what was he doing? That was on the 26th, August 26th, that he was here at Bullwinkles Saloon Eatery. And you see this little grayed out sort of portion here? Okay. It's between the border of, I must get this correct, Idaho and Wyoming, am I right? It says Idaho, Montana. Yeah, Idaho and Wyoming. Hello. That's the zone of death. The Yellowstone National Park zone of death. If you don't know what that is, I covered that in another video. Check that out. But that is a far drive. That is 87 miles, 2 hours and 5 minutes from there. He had a backpack, no phone. And this is where the witness saw him. So, Gabby last spoke to her mother on FaceTime on August 25th. Okay? Saying, we don't know the exact, we don't have transcripts of that, but her mom said that, she said that she was okay, but that her mom felt she wasn't too sure, like the mom perceived, she wasn't sure where the relationship was going with Brian, between Gabby and Brian. She wasn't too sure what was happening there, but she said she sounded okay, and she said they are heading to Grand Teton National Park and later Yellowstone National Park, and she was Snapchatting her friend, allegedly on the 27th of August, to say that she was going to meet her. But on the 26th, Brian is spotted at Bullwinkles Saloon and Eatery. Damn. What was he drinking? I know that doesn't matter, but when they say, oh, we don't drink at all, I would love to know what he was drinking there. Was he nursing a Budweiser like Eileen Wuornos and Jeffrey Dahmer? What was he doing? But that is much further north than I could have ever thought possible. That throws the whole timeline not too much off, because still everything else that I've built from, the timeline in my own mind that I've shared with you guys, just remember, it's my own opinion, my own mind, from being hitchhiking there at Coulter Bay Village and then going south and then heading back to the van, which is where the van was discovered on August 27th. That's the day after he was spotted up there. So the van may have been there for a while. So weird, right? Help me piece it together, people. Put your comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This was just a quick one to show you that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and welcome new subscribers. I will see you for the next video.